All right, today's today. The time is when you're watching this, and this is an Awaken Chaos Era video. All right, so what do we got going on here? There's been a lot of hoopla, good and bad, about this patch that came out yesterday. I would say, me personally, yesterday I did no farming. The team that I showed you, the Legendary Andy team, wasn't working, right? So I did no farming yesterday. Did some arenas mostly. Today I decided I was gonna do an arena video, but I was like, I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. Um, and then I started thinking, right? It was late in the afternoon. I started to think. I said, how bad was this patch? Or how good was the patch, right? It could be bad or it could be good. What side of the fence you sit on? I watched a lot of YouTube videos, some for the patch, some against the patch. And what I came up with is, I'm not even affected. I really don't care. Either way, I really don't care. I got in I got up, I decided, you know what, let me brainstorm, come up with an idea, and just go with it, right? So this team started off, believe it or not, with Blackhorn, Mohex, William, and Natalia, right? Then I switched it up to where I had no Natalia, took her runes off. Molex went powerful but under 140 speed. Molex is under 140 speed, and that actually worked. The boss did his thing. Mohex came through, did his little second skill, and cleared up the wave easily. So Mohex under 140 works perfectly, right? But they can't clear this wave. Unfortunately, the only person that could clear this wave is Natalia in one shot. Everybody else would take turns automatically hitting each person, right? So I went back to Sierra. Don't know why. Someone just said to go back to her, right? And as you can see, when it comes to the second wave, she will always eliminate one of the little minions, which gives Natalia the ability to clear the other three. So now I had a wave clear, but can I clear this right here was the question, right? This right here was another what, right? Everybody was surviving. Mohex was surviving. There was no Natalia. It was Sierra, Mohex, Blackhorn, and Santos, right? And everything seemed to do good except for when the boss get down to the last 20%. He will automatically just wipe me without fail. So I realized that I have to be able to withstand these little flame dudes, right? Because I believe it or not, I was doing this without Mary and was able to take that tank hit with the flame, right? But I decided I'm gonna go ahead and put Mary in. Took out Blackhorn, and this is what I was left with. I was left with somebody that could do a Dragon Rush. As soon as the boss decided he was gonna be stupid, Dragon Rush, Dragon Ball Z again. And this is what I was left with. This is the team I was left with. I might be lucky to some. It is at a 97%. There will be a chance where, for some odd reason, it happened in the last match, but because of Mary's skill 2, Sierra was able to go again. But Sierra is supposed to be able to kill one of these minions without fail. That means that Natalia could just automatically clear these three, no problem. Mary is the last one to go before the 140 speed. Natalia is the actual last one, but it is Santos and Sierra could flip flop. It don't really matter the speed, so long as one go before the other. I like to have Sierra go first. Just my preference. Mary goes after both Sierra and Santos, but above 140. And then Natalia is right at 139 or something, or 136. She ain't killing nothing. Like, she really got nerfed. Like, when we talking about somebody who got nerfed, she got nerfed. She got super nerfed. Super nerfed. But we're not using her for her because Sierra does this. Sierra's the one that's actually doing this right here. Natalia is just bringing them down just enough to where Sierra could do what they want to do. And as soon as the boss decided to do that little flame crap again, Dragon Rush happens. And he's dead. Still below turn 7. Still below turn 7. Last one, then we're going to look at the stats. Last one, we're going to look at the stats. And here's what I found an issue with. I want to do a video on this. I want to make it its own separate video. I have taken the time to increase Natalia's damage and crit rate, right? I've taken the time to increase Sierra damage and crit rate, right? I have the rooms to do so. And in doing so, for some reason, it fails. Making them better than the stats I'm about to show you, they fail. And there's something to said about that. It's just like I was failing before the patch note, and you would see other YouTubers with stats less than mine, but their unit don't fail like my unit failed. So there's something to be said about these stats not working correctly. And I want to do a side-by-side comparison of how just making a unit better actually make them worse in dungeon. If you interested in seeing it, I'm not going to just make a video and you're not looking to see it. If you want to see it, put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. As you can see, I take damage. So long as everybody's over 12,000, who cares? My team is not over 12,000. But if your team is over 12,000, this doesn't matter, okay? Over 12,000. I think I got Mary on a damage build. Yeah. Is that enough? Are y'all satisfied now? My lowest time is 144. It could get down to 130. My average is 153, so that's the average. My gear still sucks. That is pretty dope. If it hit all of these, I'm happy. That is pretty dope. That sucks. See, that's what I was telling you about my gear sucking. Yeah, sucking. That's a 5-star. I'll stop. I moved on beyond 5 stars. I moved on beyond 5 stars. I just feed them. So let's look at the team. I wish you just click on it right there and it just go into it. So let's go with Sierra. This is Sierra's stats. Remember, it's not about the runes, it's about the stats. For those who keep saying, oh my gosh, your guys are ascended. Yeah, her A2 do make a difference. But everybody else doesn't make a difference. All they do is increase the stats to where you don't have the rune requirements. That's all it does. As you can see, her health is 10,000. Her health, I promise you, need to be above 11 to it needs to be 12,000. I couldn't get it there. But as you can see, I'm surviving, right? So if you decide to try this team with your Sierra, if you have one, don't put in the comment section that you don't have one. I go ahead and make another team to show what you can do. But if you have one, try to make her 12,000. There's her attack, there's her crit rate, there's her crit damage, all right? And once again, we just want to make her the first one to go. It's just my preference to make her the first to go. I would like to have more focus on her, but as you can see, her focus at 13% was still landing. Next, like a bit told me to be concise. Stop being all over the place. Alright, let's see. Did Game Badoo show these on the screen? On the stream? I don't know. Shout out to Game Badoo. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I don't know if I said that before. This is Natalia. I had it to where she had a 256 crit damage. with a that well, it was 226 with 100% crit rate, and the attack was probably 100 more, and she ain't do nothing with it. She did not a dang on thing with it. So I took the attack off, took off some crit damage, and I made her tanky. Because at that moment of time, she was only at 10,000. I gave her that extra just in case. She don't get attacked. Nobody actually looked for her. Even the game realized that she got nerfed. They don't even attack her no more. Even the game know that she got nerfed. But here we are with her thing. Remember, these stars means nothing. They're just stat. So you can still get this stat without the stars. You can still get these stats without the stars. You can. Who else? Santa's. As you can see, everybody built their Santa's tanky. She actually has some crit rate on her. I had her at 90% crit rate at one point. Don't know why. But there she is right there. Her focus is at 90%. Her attack is doo-doo, but we only work for her poison, nothing else. And you see her speed, right? She go right after Sierra. Right after Sierra. The stars doesn't matter. Can you get the stats? If you could get, and if you really concerned about the stars, she's synthesizable. Just synthesize as many as her as you want, and then give her the stars. If that makes you feel better. She's nerfed. So really like, she's nerfed. Yay. And last but not least, Mary. Don't laugh at my Mary. Also, she's, as you can see, she's just above the 140 speed. Just above the 140 speed. Nothing special. She has health because you see the balls keep on going after her over and over again. The more health she has, because what she does, her skill, her second skill, right? She put the skill where you get an extra turn on the unit with the lowest HP. And if that's her, she give herself the buff and she can get killed and never use it. So if her HP is higher and Sierra HP is lower, Sierra would get it, and then her next 2 turns, that last space will automatically clear the boss and give you a faster time. So that is really about it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. These are the spells I use because I wanted to use them. I don't know even why I picked them. Oh, I don't have a healer, so I picked something to give me some heals. I have no healer, so I picked something to give me heals, and I did the defense down, so therefore they can clear the little mob things, right? That's about it. That's about it. And last but not least, people are talking about this brand guy being overpowered. Brand, wrong one. Brand the Brilliant is not overpowered. I don't even have him, but Brand the Brilliant is not overpowered. You see this right here? It says 3% of the target max health. 3% of his basic deals 3%. Now, if you do get the rage, what happen is it goes up because you're fighting against bosses. It goes 5% of the HP max health. So that's 2% more. And then in his ultimate, he deals 10% of the target max HP. And you're saying to yourself, that seems broken, right? Do you know who has these skills right here? An epic. Marion Shadowblood says 3% of target max health. So does Brand the Brilliant. He could go up to 2 if you manage to get hit 8 times and do this, but the difference between Brand and Marion Shadowblood is Marion get to use that skill 1 all the damn time. Like she really does. You know what I'm saying? Her cruelty trait grants her a 30% chance, and if you go up, 30% chance to launch a joint attack. If you ascend her, the faster her speed is, the more she would do this. So while Bran get to do that A1 one time on his turn, Marion Shadowblood get to do it every time she takes a turn and somebody else takes a turn. And if you do it right, I could show you I could show you a nice team. There's 4 people there. Marion Shadowblood would go after every single one of them. That means that for Bran 5% one time, Marion Shadowblood has done it 4 times for a total of 12%. Just saying. Her ultimate ability is 2 off. Bran is at 10%. She's at 8%. But she has damage reduction and she has life steal. Just saying. Just saying. And she can strip. And she can strip. And heal herself again. So she can heal on skill 3, skill 2, skill 3, strip, and take less damage. I mean, her stat is not like Bran. You're going to need some good runes for her. But don't think Bran the Brilliant is all that gravy, right? He's not. I'm next to Pity. I'm close to Pity, so let me see. If I don't get Bran the, whatever his name is, on this one right here, I'm never going to get him. Let's see. Don't look like Bran to me. Somebody who got abandoned in the cliff. But he is new. I knew it was going to be an LD. I thought it was going to be, you know me. So, you know my luck. You see in the comment section, they say I'll be lucky sometimes. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But there you go right there. Should I build him? Put in the comment section. Should I build him? Deal 190% damage to an enemy and prolong any stat reduction effect on the target. Oh, I wanted him. I wanted him. There is some interesting combo I wanted. This is what I wanted. This is phenomenal. Soul Suck. Yes, it does. Up to 100% damage to all enemies while healing. Healing strength scales with a number of negative effect on a target. We got some teams coming. Launch 4 attack against a random enemy. Each inflicting 20% going up to 30 damage and random stat down for 2 turns. And his trait says attack reduce all cooldown by 1 turn per negative effect on a target. That means this is going to be going up all the time because, of course, you're either using him on a poison team or you're going to use him on a bleed team. If you're using him on a poison team, all them damn poison mean that, guess what? His cooldown gets extended over and over again. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's time for me to go build a new hero. I'll talk to y'all later.